Hi everyone, Emma here. I am so excited to show you how to make these really pretty little earrings. They're mini duos and these lovely chandelier drops from Swarovski. So these are so simple to make. And of course these Huggies backs I got from, let me adjust the camera here. I got from AliExpress. They are beautiful. So it's about time I use them. And this is so simple. This like took less than 10 minutes. Let's see how long it takes in a video. So let's talk about the supplies you're going to need. So you can use any drops you have, even if you had like not a crystal but a bead drop or a pearl drop would look lovely as well. And I'm using these green, let me give you the color here. These are saturated metallic primrose. It says primrose yellow. It looks pretty green to me, but I think there's a reflection of yellow that you get. So maybe that's what they're talking about. So for a set, you're going to need 4 for a set. And so let's move these aside. And I have these lovely mini duos. These are transparent rosaline. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. And then I'm using these John Bead 11.0 dark gold metallic so gel. So it's kind of a nice light gold color. And some thread. I'm using my John Bead Good Thread. And I have dyed my thread pink. I got this really cool marker from Coliti in Arizona. She sent me a bunch of goodies. And so I dyed it with that. And oh, you're going to need a 3mm crystal for the middle, but you can put a seed bead in there. These ones here were kind of the samples that inspired me. These are 3mm beads that I put in there. So these 3mm Swarovski crystals look really amazing in there. But if you don't have those, again, just substitute with what you have. So let's take a look. You're going to string on 8 mini duos. So, and I took a wingspan of thread and I'm using a size 12 needle. You could use a bigger needle, but it is kind of hard to get in between the petals when you need to make a knot or, change your thread path. So I would highly recommend using a size 12 needle, and if you had a needle that's bent, even better, because it will be bent by the end. So let's grab 8 of these. These are so tiny. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, move those out of the way. You're going to take that to the bottom of your thread. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Take it to the bottom. We're going to tie a knot in this, so you don't have to worry about leaving a tail. Let's get that. I think I'm tying my knot backwards. I don't know why. When you're doing this on camera, I don't know. Let me try it the other way. A lot easier. Using your dominant hand. There we go. Okay. So just tie it so that they come together. It doesn't have to be super tight. And then you're going to make sure you knot that a few more times. But be careful when you're knotting it. The mini duos get in the way and you end up, your thread crosses over one of the mini duos. Where am I here? There's two there in the way. There we go. Once you get that second knot in, then you're fine. You can see. That's fine. I am going to do a third. I'm just a little leery of this coming apart. That nice and tight. And I'm going to cut that tail. That. Get rid of that. And I'm going to move away from that knot. Like that. And there. So I'm going to go around one more time just to make sure it's secure. It's not really necessary because this is not structural in any way. If you were attaching this as one of the, say, a bead on a bracelet, then you might have to be careful. But I kind of like to double this up, and I'm just going to go past that knot. We'll go to there. Okay, and now we're going to put our crystal in there. Let me grab my crystal. I tried to get a darker crystal. Initially, I matched this crystal, but this is pretty light up against these mini duos. It's hard to see the lighter color crystal, so I got a nice dark one. These are so tiny. Okay, so you're coming out of the one side. You have 8 of these mini duos. So if you go straight across, halving the 4 on one side, 4 on the other, then you end up, putting your crystal right in the middle evenly. Those out of the way. That. Just like that. And then I'm going to go through the next 2 beads like that. There. And I'm going to step up. So we're in the inner holes. I'm going to step up to the outer hole here. And we're going to add our 11 seed beads. 1. Got a hook there. What the heck? Let me get this untwisted here. Not sure what the heck happened there. That is very strange. I thought it was getting tangled again. So let me just flip this so that it makes it easier. And I'm going to hold my thread out of the way so it doesn't tangle like that again. And just go around and add an 11 seed bead in all of those in between the petals. I'm hoping by doing flowers, the weather's gonna follow suit. Keep going. It's been a cold day today, but At least there's no storm heading our way. And we're nice and warm in the house, so I can't complain. And the last one. So I'm going to pass through the next. We're going to go around this twice. So just go through as many beads as you can. I'm going to flip this so you can see. Now, you don't have to do this. I like to pull it tight so these flowers kind of pop up and they look a little 3D. So you start getting some tension on there so that they pop like that. But you can leave them flat if you want. Like that. And you can actually, when you pull it tight to get that to pop, you could put a knot and go through if you want, but I'm going to go through all of these first, and then I might see if there's a nice spot to put a knot and then move on. Okay, let's go through here. There, it's nice and tight. So let me get a knot in here. That. And just go around once and put your finger on it so it doesn't move and pull that in. And I'm going to go through the next bead. It'll kind of cinch that knot in there. Make it tighter. So you can really see from the backside how much it's curved. And just a hint too, you can get them to curve even more if you don't put this tight here, the inside holes. So let me just pull that there. Okay, so now we're ready to add our crystal. We're going to take our, I'm going through. We're going to use one of the seed beads as an anchor. So we're going to go through the 3mm fire polished and then go through the crystal. And at this point too, you could use some 15-0s if you want to maybe conceal the thread a bit on each side. But I just liked how dainty it looked that way. So, but you can definitely add 15-0s. And I think you could probably even use 15-0s in these to separate. So you're going to go back through your 3mm fire polish. Let's bring this up here. Then see you're coming out of this side of the 15-0 or 11-0. You're going to go to the other side of it, and we're going to go through that again to just pull it tight like this. I would leave a little bit of give so that it actually, nicely dangles and moves around a bit like that. Okay, so we'll go through that again. So go down through. I'm going to go through the 3mm and the crystal drop. And pull everything. Get the threads all there. Just going to pull that there. We're going to go back up here through the 3mm. There's the kitty cat trying to get my attention. It's dinner time. Just like that. Okay. So we're going to go through that same 11-0, but now we're just going to go past it. Oh, there's a thread. Our thread didn't get pulled through all the way. Let's see if we can straighten that out. Yeah, that one there. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, caught that. That's the one we just pulled through. So that's there. Let's pull that. We should be able to hold on to one of the end beads, and it should get everything in there. It is not liking that. Hold it like that. There. Grab my needle here and go through. Let's unhook that. It's sometimes harder to do tiny stuff in a video because you're so used to like bringing it up to where you could see a little better. No, I'm not getting old. I don't need glasses. Okay, we're going to come up to the bead that's directly above this one here, because that's where we're going to hang this on. So I'm just going to flip it to go in that direction. There. And one more. Just want to make sure that that's sitting correctly. There. And come through here. Now we're going to do the same thing up top with the with the 3mm fire polish, and then we're going to go through the ear huggy. It has a like a jump ring, and I think this is a closed jump ring, which is great for this technique. But if you need to open this to attach something, you can always use your flush cutters and cut it open. I've done that before, and it doesn't hamper the integrity of it. Just remember, when you're putting this on, you want your lovely crystals to face forward with that. I mean, because we are stringing this, there is the chance that things will get twisted. But if you try your best to get it on the one side. So we're coming out of that one side of the left side of that 11-0. I'm going to go to the right side and come back, go up and through again, and then we are finito. So up through here, up through the earring hole, and just keep that out of the way. That. Oh, these turned out so nice. I'm so glad. I've been kind of struggling with doing different designs, and just with my health issues and stuff, it really affects your mood, and you're like, oh, I don't know. Or you're interested in something for like 15 minutes and then you're like, okay, I'm done. So this I thought, you know what, maybe I should do some earrings. They don't take a lot of time and they're so much fun to make. So we're gonna go away from that area and we're gonna create a knot and hide the knot. So let's go here, and that's how we want that to sit. So we're gonna grab a thread bridge here, wrap your thread around it once, and make sure you put your finger on that so that the thread doesn't jump a bead. Pull it tight and then go through another here. And I pull it tight just to cinch that knot in there. And I think I can actually cut this right here. Let me make sure I get it nice and flush without cutting anything else. That looked close. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Okay, these are lovely. Thank you for joining me, and thank you to everybody for the wonderful comments to help support me through my back issues and my breast cancer issues. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. There you go. These are so lovely. We're going to make some more. I have these are like the posts, but they have the hole too, so we could do some really lovely. And this is official. This is the last 2 of my Swarovski drops, chandelier drops. They're so pretty. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.